Well, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. We're currently working through some side quests because there's a few things I actually want to do before I move on. The first is we have quite a few of the sigils. I think the two that we're going to be missing is going to be Wakka's and Tidus's after we're done with all of this. But I want to go get the moon sigil. Is that what it is? I think. And I want to make sure that we upgrade Lulu's ultimate weapon today, but we need to do a couple things in order to, well, do that. So first of all, let's go ahead. We're going to go get Yuna's ultimate. What's the word I'm looking for? We're going to go get her ultimate stuff, or her moon sigil, so we can upgrade her weapon. In order to do that, we need to go here. Where is hi? Yeah, you. I would like to ride a chocobo. We need to go to Remium Temple. If you don't recall how to get there, this is going to be one of the last times we actually go there. We just have to go down this way. The other thing that we have done, and actually I should note this, we have, I'm not going to talk about how to get these, but we have the Blossom Crown and the Flower Scepter. Yeah, we have already gotten those, so we have something we can get. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Alright, so in the hidden temple that we go. I'm walking sideways. What was that? For the record, I don't think the racing stuff here really has much for us, so we won't be coming back to do that, unless I've forgotten something in my notes and I do need to come back and do that, but I don't think I do. Alright, so if you go in here, you can fight because we do have Anima now. But I want to go around the outside so that she doesn't trigger. Let's go back here. The doors are sealed by a strange power. Try using the Blossom Crown? Yes, please. You've broken the seal, but not completely. Try using the Flower Scepter? You've broken the seal. Now Yuna's gonna go in there. She's gonna go get the Magus Sisters. It's got Cindy, we've got Sandy, and we've got Mindy. Yeah, there's 3 of them in that, and we want to actually go in here. Don't go wandering off. I know it seems weird, but yeah. I think they're sisters, so that would make sense here.
Why couldn't we see to stop the draining? Why did we stay on in Spira? We had forgotten for so long. We had forgotten to move forward. We had forgotten to change.
Okay, we get a defense sphere there, which is what I wanted to grab. And yeah, now we have all of the Aeons that are available. So I want to take a quick look at that. We've got these three. These 3 are summoned together. We've got Yojimbo, we've got Anima, and now we need to face off against the last 2.
Well, Yuna, shall we see how well your training serves you?
Okay, so let's go. I'll do my best here. We have to start with Anima here.
Very well. Before we begin, now, are you ready?
This fight's kind of a pain because Anima is actually very strong. She's got a lot of hit points. The problem with Anima though is she's very slow. At least hers is.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
Okay, so you can kind of use whomever you want to use here. I think I'm going to start with Shiva Because she's pretty full up on her overdrive, and that should be fine. That should be good. Let's go ahead and do this. Now what's, well, we'll see what she uses here. She used her just basic attack, but obviously that didn't hit, so that's great news. Blizzara here, how much damage is that gonna do? That's pretty decent damage, but let's go ahead and use Diamond Dust. I have Quick Aeon turned on, so we don't have to sit here and wait for this nonsense. Beautiful, that's what I was hoping for. Now, Anima has a couple attacks. She's got Pain, she's got Demi, like you just saw. She's got her basic attack. Looks like she's just gonna use Demi for a bit. I have found that occasionally that's all she does. I don't know why though. I'm gonna heal up though. There we go. Nice miss. I actually really appreciate that. She doesn't use Pain, will probably be fine. Oh crap. Pain does a lot of damage. Beautiful though, we didn't actually get hit, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and heal up to hopefully survive. Let's go ahead and use another Diamond Dust here. Shiva might be able to actually survive this. If you don't survive it, just summon another persona, or another persona, another Aeon. Luckily, Shiva's got quite a bit of dodginess, which is why I'm using her. That's exactly what I want. All right. I think this last Diamond Dust might actually work here. Did we take her out? Yes, we did. Yeah, Shiva's super, super dodgy. And actually it's something that I absolutely positively hate about having to fight Shiva, but in this case it works great.
Ah, you have made some progress, and for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Okay, so we get 60 stamina springs, and now we have the last.
I will be the judge of your Aeon strength.
The last
Are you good
Aeon.
enough, I wonder.
Okay, so in this case, we've got the Magus Sisters.
Very
Magus
well.
Sisters? Magus?
Before we
Mage?
begin, now, are you ready?
Okay, and here's how well... This one's a little bit more difficult. Here were fairies. Okay, so this fight's a bit of a pain.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
Because you've got 3, and so there's different things each of them do. So it actually probably, I think Anima would probably solve this problem real easily. I'm gonna hit Ixion first, because he should be able to survive this. Okay, so I actually want to start by taking out Cindy. Cindy's got, I think, 45,000 hit points, so, but she does healing, so if I can take her out, that would be great. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Can you not? That would be great. So yeah, as you can see, she's gonna use, like, Shell. I'm gonna go ahead and just heal up Ixion here. That's what I was hoping for. Now what's probably gonna happen is Ixion's gonna go down. But that is actually a-okay because Anima's really gonna be the person the Aeon that is best here for this. That's what I was hoping for, are the 2 damage dealers. Oh! Mighty Guards of Pain. We can dispel that though. Probably, well. Not gonna dispel it this time. Bye, Ixion. Ooh, this is gonna make this a little bit more interesting. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just go for Anima then. I don't think we've seen her yet, so. Her overdrive will 100% take out anyone. I'm actually surprised she didn't say things. Anyway, let's go ahead and just take out... Yes, alright. Now the problem is, yeah, Cindy does have Holy, which is not great. But I think we'll be okay. Ooh, barely okay. We might not get to see her overdrive. We did not get to see her overdrive. Well, that's unfortunate, but that's okay.
Stop. That is enough.
Beautiful, though. We did manage to take care of all of that.
Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I'm glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
Thank you. Okay, and we get 40 shining gems.
Thank you. Perhaps you'll teach me again someday?
That's not possible. You have already surpassed your father. There is nothing more I can teach you. My work here on Spira is done. Time for me to go.
Send her.
So if you don't send her, you can continue like practicing your battles and you can get things for it, but really none of it's useful. And really performing the sending, I think, is the better option here. And if you don't do this, you do have to fight the sisters again, so... That's really not my thing.
In your hands. Destroy sin and save Spira.
Beautiful. And we get the moon sigil, which is what I was aiming for. Now that we've done all of that, we are done here, by the way. We've gotten everything that we need, and it's time for us to leave. And actually, we're going to be heading to Macalania Woods because I want to upgrade both Yuna and Lulu's ultimate weapons. So I'm just going to meet you there. I think the best way to get there is through the Thunder Plains. We've got no encounters, so yeah, I'll just meet you guys there. Okay, we've made it. Yeah, I took a little bit of time to just do some capturing there because I haven't quite maxed out everything, and I do need to do that. I need to catch 10 of every critter. So, you know, figured while we were walking there, might as well do some of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and upgrade two of our, well, the final weapons that we actually can upgrade. So let's go ahead and start with Yuna's here. We've got the moon sigil. I think we already did her first level because I was just showing it off. But yeah, now we've got the moon sigil here. And her weapon reaches its maximum power. But we're not quite done here. We actually do have one more weapon that we can upgrade. By the way, that is the Onion Knight. It cracks me up so much. It's a reference to other games in the series that have the Onion Knight. Which one started that? I don't remember. Beautiful. And with that, we have two weapons that are maximum power. I actually really like these two particular weapons because if I go ahead and I think we're pretty much done here. If you take a quick look at the Onion Knight, yeah, she's got 1 MP cost. That's amazing. And then if I go over to Yuna here with Nirvana, again, the 1 MP cost. That basically means that their skills in combat will only cost 1 MP. That's very useful, especially if you have to do a lot of healing, if you're using a lot of high-powered spells, and we're gonna want to do that. So let's go ahead and board the airship here, because now we have someplace else to go.
We're counting on you, kid.
All right, so this is another search function one that we're gonna be doing. If we head over to 69-ish and 33-ish, let's go ahead and do that. We get the Omega Ruins. So I want to do this for a couple reasons. The first is I just want to show it off because this place is rough.
What is this place?
700 years ago, a monk who defied the teachings was sentenced here.
Oh, the traitor Omega, yeah?
Omega's loathing of Yevon has turned him into a fiend.
They say he liked it underground, out of the light.
So he's here?
Scared?
Not a chance.
Okay, so first things first here, I want to go over to Kamari. I've got that peaceful armlet. I want to equip that because it's kind of a pain to get around in here. I just wanted to make sure I was healed up. Now this map is not available, as you can see as I move. You have to kind of like walk around in order to unlock this map. But let's talk a little bit about this particular dungeon because there's a couple things here. First of all, you've got rooms like this that have chests in them. These chests are part of a mini game that is honestly kind of a pain. And we could do the mini game. Here's how it works. Because I can unlock some of this. This is a dead end, by the way. I just want to get the map unlocked. Here's how the mini game works. You've got 12 chests on the map, and when you enter the dungeon, at least that when it comes to the non-original version of the game, you have a chance. When you go to open one of the chests, they're either trapped or not trapped. If they are trapped, like say this little group of them over here, let's just say you open this one and it's trapped, well, you'll fight some monsters and then all 3 of them will vanish. There's 12 of them and you want to open all 12 of them, but if you open one and it's trapped and all 3 vanish, they're gone. So what you really need to do is save before you come in. In this particular version, what the configuration is determined when you load a game or enter the dungeon. Let's see, I'm gonna go this way first. And it's a pain to actually get the, so there's no like pathway here, but we want to go down that way eventually. There is no easy way to do this other than to just run for it. There's 4 chests in here. This one's always the most rough, honestly. Let me go ahead and just get all this on here. But back here, this is what we want. We get the Bhed Primer, and this is the final one. Yes, we finally have all of the Bhed Primers. Beautiful. So I want to show off the minigame, but the unfortunate part is if we want to 100% the game, we do need to get all 12 chests. That could take hours of reloading. You know, I don't know what the chances of the chests being trapped, but they're pretty damn high. And it's kind of annoying, honestly, like the whole quest. I think if you don't want to get all 12, it would be ideal if you could get 8 of them because there's some pretty good items that you could unlock. But it's really up to you. Now that we're back here, I'm actually gonna remove Kamari's amulet. What do I want to give him? Sure. Let me save. Okay, you want to save here? I've got everyone set up to get some creatures. So actually, real quick here, I'm gonna switch Oron from Beastmaster to the Masamune. For a variety of reasons, but we need his first strike. Okay, so this is hilariously actually what you would fight if you were doing those chests. You've got Zarus and then you've got a question mark, question mark, question mark. And the reason why you've got question marks down there, let's go ahead and just use steel. Okay, that was just a regular chest, which I actually wasn't anticipating it being. Let me switch back to Tidus. I want to catch this guy. Okay. I do need Yuna to get her overdrive up, so I guess we'll just stand here and pray? Just for now. Nice miss. Yeah, so that is one of the critters we need to catch. There are two in here that we can't. The Defender Z, yes, which we get to face again. And, the Mimic. I'm not taking questions right now. Just needing to know that there's a Mimic in here. So let me see if I can't find some of the more fun critters to fight. Oh, good! I'm sure glad we found them. All right, so these guys, they're particularly weak. Let's see here. Let's just see how much damage we do. It's not great. I'm a little nervous about this particular fight. Oh, by the way, as you can see here, Demi is very low level. Look at the Onion Knight! Oh, we're fine. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just guard for right now. I need to be careful with Oron because if he takes a physical attack like he just did, he will in fact counter. That's not good. Nice overkill. That is not what I wanted you to do, buddy. Let's go ahead and bring Yuna in here real quick. Oh, wait. I don't need Yuna because Oron just left. Alright, well, let's see if we can't... That's not good. Please catch him. Okay, great. I'm gonna use another Demi because I can. It's a lot of damage. I'm gonna bring Yuna in here to heal Lulu. I'm gonna hope we survive this. Please catch it. Oh boy. It's gonna explode, unfortunately. Oh, we survived though. But we did get one of them, so that's all that really matters. We are kind of underleveled for this area. I guess I should probably warn that. Put a warning out for that because this is the hidden dungeon. In most Final Fantasy games, there are dungeons that are kind of like the post-game, like hard stuff. That's this. That's where we're at. I actually meant to have Oron in my party to start out with, which would have made this a lot easier. Unfortunately for me, I did not. Ow, alright. Let's make sure Lulu's okay here. I don't think these guys are particularly interesting, though the Master Corals down there are frustrating. Ow. Please don't hit Waka. Okay, thank you. Let's go ahead and start out with a Demi on these guys. Okay, let's go ahead and use a Kiraga on Waka. I think we can take care of that floating eyeball. That would be great. Let's go ahead and catch that. Beautiful amount of damage. These guys use silence quite a bit, and they have, I think they actually have like a bunch of other status effects that they can use, but it seems like they really want to silence, which kind of makes sense. Let's see here. Let's use... I want to catch one of these guys. Can I catch one of these guys? Not helpful, but thanks for that. Ooh, Confuse is a nasty one, but luckily we don't have to worry too much about it. Let's bring a Tidus in here. Can we catch this guy, please? No? They have so many hit points. Okay, one down. That's a lot of my health that you're stealing. All right. Now, fun part about all of this is as we're doing this, I am trying to catch things for our run through. We're probably not going to be able to catch everything. Let me switch my formation. I want Oron in the front. The reason why I want Oron in the front is because of the first strike for a very good reason. Oh, lordy. Well, look who's back. Let's see here. These guys are very, very awful. Let's go ahead and break its armor. That will help quite a bit. This is going to give us a lot of damage, unfortunately. Not great. Beautiful amount of damage, though. Let's just keep going. Oh my god, can you not? That breath attack is going to do quite a bit of damage here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to bring Lulu in here to start with. Hi, let's see how much hit points you have. Most of these guys are immune to sensors, which is part of the problem. Ah, I did not realize that it was immune to... Nice. Immune to gravity. That's not on my notes. Yeah, sure. I want to show off someone else, actually. Let's see. Do these guys have anything to steal? Healing water. Okay, nice. So you're not going to be particularly useful here. But they are susceptible to armor and mental break here. So let's see here. Let's go ahead. If that's not gonna work, let's just... Here, sure, we'll use Kamari for a moment. Alright, let's now go ahead and switch over to... I actually don't want Oron here. Let's switch over to Tidus. We're gonna need to heal.
This isn't just a rock, is it?
No, it is not just a rock. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's go ahead and bring Yuna back in here. Let's bring Tidus back to life because ow. Beautiful amount of damage, by the way. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and use an Bhed potion on everybody because we need everyone to be healed at this point. Beautiful! Well, we captured it, so it doesn't matter. Whew! Look at all of those AP. That was beautiful. Alright, let me save. I'm not ashamed to say that this is probably one of the few areas that save scumming is maybe a useful thing to do because stuff here sucks. Okay, let's see if I can't find something. Ah, okay. This is something that I actually am okay with not catching right now. So I haven't talked about Yojimbo's, like, how he works. First of all, dog. It's so cute.
Please clear us a path.
I don't know why she didn't say Anima's line, which is let me hold your pain or something like that. Anyway, so there's two things you can do with Yojimbo. You have to pay him for his services and he determines what he does. What attack, he's got 4 different attacks. What attack he uses is based on whether or not his overdrive is full, his base affection towards you, essentially. I think it starts out at like 128, if I'm not mistaken. How much you pay him, I think there's a few other things as well. But the big thing here is there's like a bunch of calculations in the background and it determines what he uses. And it increases based on how much you pay him. So I'm gonna just do 124. And basically Yuna runs over and gives him money. He's a mercenary. And he determines what attack he uses. Most of his attacks will increase his affection towards you. That's not great. But as your affection grows, the chances of him using an attack on his own for free actually rises. I think if he uses his dog, then that's like the big one that lowers his affection, or if you dismiss him immediately, or if he faints. I think there's a couple other reasons. Beautiful, this is what I was hoping he would use. So we actually got to see 3 or 4 of his attacks. He will never use the dog while I'm playing. This is a one-shot attack, by the way. That is basically, we played Final Fantasy VIII, it's Odin. The dog scratching. Yuna gets a boost, and because we used him 3 times now, his affection was boosted for each of those attacks, which is actually kind of nice. I really like that. All right, so now that we've done all that, I actually want to go back to the airship real quick here. We can come back here at any point in time, but I want to chit chat with someone real quick here. Where is he? Rin! Hi.
May I help you? Thank you. Your patronage is very much appreciated.
Wait, we got all of his... Oh god, did we miss one? We missed an Bhed Primer. I can't freaking believe this. Alright, let me just meet you in the location that it is. We need to go to Macalania Woods, where a certain person is. Okay, so the primer is in here. By the way, this is the lake road. You have to go... Basically how I got here is I went up... Actually, it doesn't really matter how you went up here. I couldn't remember exactly where it was, but it is right here. Yeah, it's the lake road. That actually solves everything. We have found all of them. I can't believe I screwed that up, but it's fine. In any case, we can now talk to Rin. I'm disappointed in myself. Rin, I did it.
May I help you? Thank you. Your patronage is very much appreciated. If there's anything I can help you with in the future, just ask.
Ace, wing topped.
Janokut. Wiraja fam may not windukia.
Eiko, ulawi goof tranelg.
Dat regdrat shofunt lusa. Drid falum timgu edix wowike hat.
Ace ribidu.
Rana emnakad. Dulukne dimida winchelag.
Alright, so we got Underdog Secrets 99.
Drigwe.
Which is actually great news for us. We haven't really talked too much about Riku's mixing, but that is her overdrive, and it is something that is actually very useful for endgame stuff. Yeah, this is just not something we've had to discuss though, so I haven't bothered. All right, let's just do a quick upgrade of everything here before we move on. We're coming up close to, what is this? Holy, actually, which is great. There's a number of things that are actually weak to Holy that we will be coming up against. So, worth doing. Let's go ahead and grab Armor Break. That way we have multiple people that can actually do that. Very useful. A lot of critters will be weak to Armor Break up in the future, or at least will want to use it because they'll have just terrible things and it will suck. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab Bio for Kamari. Kamari's... I hate to say this, but Kamari never really becomes super useful. Like, Oron becomes our damage dealer. Lulu can do Demi and stuff like that, which eventually Kamari will be able to do as well. But he never really hits, like, massively useful level. It's just kind of average because of his base stats. All right, there we go. Riku's path here is entering, whose is this? I think this is Waka's, actually. Though we probably want to head this way to get Jinx. And this leads into Lulu's. Do I want to go that way? I'll have to think about Riku's. Make sure that I remember where I'm going for that. So I think I think we've done enough for this particular time. We didn't talk much about the chest minigame, but that's something that we do eventually want to chit-chat about. I think it's about time to head to Sin so we can actually get in there and get all of Sin's creatures so that we can capture all of them. So that's probably what we're going to be doing next time. I will see you guys then.